Okay, come on, come on, come on. Yikes. No. There we go. Okay. Well. I have come on, are you coming on or not? Oh, it says it's on here, but nothing is okay. I am really getting lost for words with this game. I really, really want to like this game, and there's parts of me that does. But, oh my goodness me, it's still really getting under my skin. I keep playing it and playing it, and most of the time, the problem I find is I would like a little map on screen just to show me if I'm going right or not. Anything I look at to get a map from some clever bod who's got it on a website here on the computer somewhere, none of the maps to me make sense. So I've tried the maps, I've tried the walkthrough, various ones, and I'm still not getting in the right place. Everything seems to be just upside down and round the other way, and it's hard enough trying to get somewhere when you've got to battle through so much, and at the same time try to work out where you're going. I've seen reviews on this now, quite a few people playing it, and right, this for example, I mean, I know he's going to jump me, and I should dodge out of his way, right? But just as an example, I smacked him with my sword, but he still got me. I should have been able to have whacked him one and knocked him off, but no. I'm really going to start bitching about this. I really am. I've been sort of doing with this, thinking, is this me? Am I really such a bad game player that, you know, I'm doing something? I know you've got to have a way of fighting these things, and you've got to watch how they fight. And I know I'm not one for dodging out of the way of them so much as just heading straight in on them and trying to smack them down first, and it's not working, especially in this game. But I have looked on, I think most of the people that have been playing this and have been streaming it like me, and I can't find that I'm doing anything wrong different to them, but they're getting through it. So that only leaves me with one conclusion: I can't play the blaster game. I mean, I've tried killing this thing, and then you see when it does attack me, it knocks half my health off. I know I've got a character that hasn't got so much health on him as one of the others has. So, I mean, I could obviously change my character, but at the same time I want to build him up a bit. Anyway, I'm a devil for punishment because I'm going to go up to the shop later on and sorry, I'm just concentrating on. Oh right, so my internet is not. What's the matter with it? It's usually okay. So I'm going to follow on regardless. So it's telling me internet connection quality. Why is the quality gone down? I'm paying for high class quality internet. Why is it not? Whoa. Why is it not giving me what I pay for? Not good. No, so as I was saying, I hope I'm still going and everything, but if it has cut off, I apologise. Won't be any good because you won't be able to hear me, will you? Oh man. No, what I was going to say was I am a devil for punishment because I've just gone on to the shop and I should go up to it later because it's now out of town instead of right on my doorstep. I've got to get my husband. He doesn't know yet, but he's going to have to take me up there later. And I've got them to reserve me a copy of this on the Xbox, and I'm going to try it on the Xbox and see if there's any difference. I doubt that there is. I mean, you know, because usually Xbox. Oh, see, then I fall down there. This is rubbish. Look at it. Didn't want to fall down there. And now I have no idea where I'm going. I've been down and through here so many times and I end up just going nowhere. I mean, if you get it right, it plays along quite smoothly and nicely. But this is the big if. You don't always get it right. And I really would very much like to, I must say these are getting a bit easier than what they were. Say it's me and all of a sudden he smacks me out and kills me. But the problem with this, keep going on like this all the time, the enjoyment of the game is just out the window. There's no enjoyment in playing this at the moment. It's just frustration all the way. And I have not yet seen...
I've kept your flesh safe, foundling.
I have not yet seen anything anywhere where somebody has got to any of these temples to get any of this stuff. The problem with this is you have to, it says, oh, you can do this and you can do that, but you have to get a certain thing first, and then when you go in to find out where can you get this certain thing, you've got to get something else before you can get that, before you can get what you actually want, and it sort of just gets too ridiculous. I either want to get the 4th shell, or I need to go to the first temple shrine, whatever they call it, the shrine of Ash or something, to get this particular thing, to take it back to the chap that's chained upstairs. And then we got to go to the next one and find the same thing again, and then go back to him again. And in between times you can get teleported to fight the Haddern chappie again, to get his weapon that he's got on him, and of course he's twice as tough and hard as you are. And if you want to get back to where you are, to one of these people, you've got to have a full load of abilities, and the abilities you can't get unless you've got a whacking amount of tars and a whacking amount of glimpses. As you can see, I have tried to fill it up as much as I can, but I've still got 4 to go, and the amount of things that it wants for it is, it's not too bad to get 4,000 tars, but I can't get 25 glimpses at the moment. To get the tars is not too bad, it's the glimpses, it's ridiculous. 15 for this one and 20 for that one. And on one of my other turns, because this is the 3rd time I've started it, and on one of my other turns I picked up a whole load of glimpses, and I don't know how I got them. That's TL the Acolyte. He's quite good for dodging, he dodges like mad, but this one is Solomon the Scholar. Let's have a look at him a minute again. Right, he has got a shed load more of life, but let's have a look at the ability thing. Does what I've done on one does not go over to another, does it? Right, so I've got nothing from him at the moment. So what do I need? Most... Right, so it's possible I could get that ability for a start, no problem. Not that one, not that one, or that one, or that one. I've only got 3 glimpses. I could get that one, there's 2 I could get then. But I need to pick up more than what I've got. Oh, this is very wearing. It's very soul destroying. And it's an absolute annoyance. And I am going round in circles and I'm still not getting anywhere. And me, like an idiot, I'm going to get one. I'm going to get it for the Xbox and play it on that. It's a bit daft, isn't it? But I'm only getting out of curiosity to see if the gameplay is any different, because like I said, these ones that I have been watching to see how they've been going have, apart from one who I didn't say what it's on, they were on the PC. So that's made me think, is a different console going to be... Now where's my stamina gone? Ridiculous. The stamina on this one goes really quickly. See, my thoughts are that this is not going to beat me, but I've got an idea. I was on the verge of giving up last night. I think the problem is I'm possibly playing it too much. I'm getting into overload with it. I can't believe I can't kill this thing. I suppose I could, but again, probably too impatient. I just want to get in there and whack him out. Because I remember the first one with the Dark Souls 3. The first boss there, before you get into the Firelink Shrine. I had a right old job killing him to start with, and now I kill him as easy, well not as easy as anything, but I don't have a lot of trouble killing him now. So this is what I'm thinking about this game. If I keep on it long enough, surely I'm going to be able to do it okay. I am now killing those with the great big long weapon a bit easier than I did before. And these, if you wait for them to whack you, try to whack you one, you will get into them and kill them, no problem. But it's when they all converge on you at once, and there's doodad chappy there. See, I still complain about what I've been saying before. I need a ranged weapon. You don't get a ranged, well, you do get a ranged weapon, but the damn thing is an absolute nightmare. You can get the weapon and then you can't get the ammo for it. Oh, the times I've been through here, and I really... Get off! Okay, so that's where I got killed just now. How did I get killed just now? What was it that killed me? Oh, him. I'm not... I don't know, perhaps I am. I don't think I've gone in the right place that I want to go. And I think this is the devil that killed me last time. We came back here, didn't we? And we went... No. No! Get away from him! Bloody character doesn't get away from him however much I'm telling it to. It's one of these games where you've got to watch your stamina, because if you don't, then you will die. One of the ways you will die anyway, but there's plenty of others. Okay, well, we've got to pick up rotten food. Behind there, I could see you moving. Okay, so that's where I fell off of. This is where whoa. See? Oh, here we go. We're going to die here. Look at this, I've got an archer up on the top. And two of them after me now. Is there anything up here? Oh no, there's three of them now after me. Whoa, come on, get back I was dodging back. It doesn't look like I was, but I was dodging back. So there's another darn thing with this. You get caught up on the bloody rocks and the trees. I got stuck in a tree last night. Couldn't get out. Oh, Party Patrol, hello, my lovely. Oh, this has nearly brought me to tears, this game. It really has. I was not going to come on and play it anymore, but then I thought, well, what else is there to do? At the moment, all the other games are just completely out of my head.
I've kept your flesh safe, foundling.
But I still say this is a total nightmare. Oh. You have more faith in me, Party Patrol, than I have in myself at the moment. I think as I am at the moment, I would just be happy with a little on-screen map somewhere. Because all the maps I'm finding on the computer to follow, they're some of them are completely incomprehensible. I cannot work them out at all. Go one way, that's the wrong way. Go the other way, well, that's not where I want. And what I'm looking for, I can't find. You're the kitchen. Oh. Okay then. Make me a sandwich. I'll be quite happy with that. And well, I've just had a cup of coffee. But yeah. Dear, oh dear. I'll just check and see, because you see, now when I want my daughter to when I want my daughter to reply to me, she don't. Anyway, that's by the by. It's nothing to do with this, is it? To be quite honest, Party Patrol, I'm not sure how long I'm going to be on here, because if I start getting too agitated and stuff, I've just got to stop. But we will try it again and see what happens. I'm just going to come out on my right. Let's have a look. Let's go for this. Okay, so I've just brought this map up again. I want to get the last shell. Chicken wings and vegetables. Oh, you're being very healthy with vegetables. Chicken wings, they're all right, aren't they? But I see you've got a bag of chips there. Still, got to keep up your energy, haven't you? Yeah. Okay, sorry, I'm just looking at the map here. See, I want to get that last one, but how it looks on the map is nothing like how it looks when I get it on here. So if I go through, I think where I was going before, it's just a jumble. And the same damn map keeps coming up every time when I look for maps. I had a different one yesterday as well. I can't find that now unless I go into my history of what I've been looking for, which is a great big long list of stuff. And that one is even worse than this one. This one is a little bit more straightforward. If I go out this way, I go through a tunnel, I go across to the poison swamp, then I've got to go up and round and up and over. It seems a hell of a long way. Whereas if I go this way, Oh, that is so good, Party Patrol. I know. The thing is, I might get so agitated I'll just shut you all off altogether. But I do appreciate the sentiment, and I've got them a bloody do. If anybody's going to put their foot in a trap, it's going to be me, isn't it? And nobody's dropping anything. I'm getting absolutely... Oh, it's me just complaining. He's going to at least give me a glimpse. Takes me up to 4. See, I so want... well, I did. I had a lot of goes at trying to kill this one yesterday. All the bits and pieces of the playthroughs I'm reading about this, they say, oh, he's easy. Ha! If they think he's easy, I don't know what they think hard is. Whoa. Right, so I'm going down here again. So far on the map I'm okay. I should come out here and there should be a camp, which I think there is. And it is more or less there in front of me, which is right. So I go, oh, blow. I was so busy looking to see if I was right with this map. Get myself hooked up. I watched Fighting Cowboy. I watched them all, Party Patrol, and to be quite honest, no, I found it not helpful because I couldn't see that I was doing anything different at all. The only thing was, I watched, because you gave me 3, and I watched the 3, and the 2 of them, and I'm not sure if it was Fighting Cowboy, but 2 of them said they were on the PC, and the other one I'm not sure what they were on. But the only thing different with them all was they had a sword that was like a fire sword, and they had an ability to, very much like the pyromancer with the hand of flame in Dark Souls. Yeah, I've watched them more than once and I can't see where they've got that from at all. And that what was sort of, you know, was puzzling me. I can't get that at all. I mean, because that's the things that I haven't got anything with at all. So I was left a bit puzzled with that. And I did wonder, oh, is the PC, is there something a little bit different on that? Was it cheaters? Yeah, they had to be. And one of them, and I don't know if that was the Fighting Cowboy one, if that was the first one I watched, went whizzing through, and there was no enemies on there at all. It was all just empty. It was all just landscapes and rocks and trees and swamps. No enemies in it anywhere. But the only thing I was sort of pleased about with it all was the fact that I couldn't see they were doing anything different to how I was playing. But okay, so if they can, you know, get a cheat out of it, then, well, say no more. Since I started complaining about no pickups, now they're starting to drop me things. Not that rotten food is, I don't find any of it much of a help, really. I've got to watch this one now. Right. Where's the archer? Hello, what's he got here? Congealed tar. That helps a little bit. That'll give me some tars to do something with. Though I've only got a few at the moment under my belt. Oh man, you see, I can't even stop to have a look around. Something is getting at me all the time. Why me? So I'm just going to check through a minute. Right, I've come through this bonfire. I'm still not sure I'm going the right way. One bonfire, that was... I know I'm going backwards. Don't shout at me. Right, so here on the map, it's not... Grilled chicken wings with sunflower are delicious. I bet they are. Sounds. I've never actually never heard of that. Mind you, the kids eat the chicken wings, and it's usually barbecue stuff or Chinese stuff. But honey is good for you, isn't it? Gives you energy. Helps you. Helps you not to have colds and things in the winter, so people say. It's got like well, I don't know, it's got... Right, do you? Yeah. Right, so I'm moseying around it. I'm getting nowhere fast, aren't I? Really am getting nowhere fast. I've come down here. I've come up round there. Now I'm completely lost again. There's the tunnel. I'll come down through there. And you go up round here. But I shouldn't go. But there's no other way to go, is there? It's showing me a pathway out on the right or the left. But it's not here. So, do you think I should take up cooking party patrol and stop all this gaming? So if I carry on through here, come on, I thought I'd knocked him off before, wasn't it? So I've come down the same way as before. I'm going to go down there as well. Oh no! Bloody hell, I shouldn't swear. Don't swear, woman, don't swear. There we go. Look at the horde of them down there. 1, 2 there, another one the other side. Oh. Please, somebody tell me which way to blinking well go. Let me have a look at... I don't want that. I'm just going to see while that is reloading. Let me see if I can get... Oh, I've looked this up so many times. Let me just...
I've kept your flesh safe.
Let's go and walk through and see. Well, that's true. Yeah. And I mean, I say that. I've always said that about, like, when they review games. Your advice is priceless. Well, you know, that goes without saying, doesn't it? Well, because you have been a help to me in the past. You've been a big help in the past on other things. But no, like I say, when you know this game's coming out and they review, and I've bought games that have had really bad reviews on them, and I've absolutely loved them. And I always say, it's people's preferences, isn't it? And a review is only somebody else's opinion, you know, and we don't all have the same opinion, do we? Right, so I am going now through a walkthrough, Game Guide, Game Pressure, IGN, or what's Amazon got to do with it? Tips, tricks and walkthrough. Complete guide. Yeah, they're only selling. Perhaps I ought to get the book. Oh, I can read it for £0. I haven't got Kindle Unlimited. I'm not paying them loads of money. Amazon Prime is enough. Walkthrough. Let's go game. I usually go game. I'm getting a little bit annoyed as well with all this. I mean, we're well aware now that there are 2 new consoles coming out very soon. But I'm really getting annoyed when all this stuff keeps coming up about, oh, PlayStation are going to wipe the floor with Xbox, and then Xbox are going to do this, and I don't think that is helping people to decide. For me, to help people to decide whether they want both. So somebody like me who's a little bit in between about which one to go for, first of all, I want to know specifics. I don't want to know, well, this is nasty, this is horrible, don't like this one because Sony are doing this and Microsoft are doing that, and they're going to try, and when I want to know, is it going to be backward compatible? What PS games are going to be backward compatible on the 5? Or are we going to have to, like when I bought this PlayStation I'm playing on now, the Pro, I bought the HD TV so that it would all go together. Have we got to buy a whole load of stuff to have the best possible outcome of using a PS5? Exactly, you're exactly the same as me, Party Patrol. I obviously I'm going to have to wait now for when they start coming out again, because I didn't put a pre-order on simply for the fact that I didn't know which one to have. First of all, before I saw the how it was actually going to look, I was going to go for the PS5 first. But then when the actual proper stuff came out, because there was so much before, and there was all these stupid designs in things coming up, pictures of people saying, oh, this is how it's going to be, and it's nothing like what it actually is looking. And I thought to myself, when it did come out eventually, I don't like that, and I don't think I'd like that up on my shelf. Well, it wouldn't be on the shelf, it'd be on the side here with me. But it looks clumsy, it looks bulky, it's just a queer sort of a shape altogether. The Xbox I like more because it's compact. I like compact things. Straight edges, straight sides, no fiddly in between bits, just something. But the thing I was worried with that was, how big is it? Is it going to be a hulking great thing, or otherwise you might just as well go and buy a computer? because this is what they're all trying to take on now, I think. Computer style stuff. Yeah. It will be interesting to see how the PS5 goes once it comes out on the market. I mean, so the shops have sold out of all of it at the moment. Nobody's got any stock. I find that a bit weird. I mean, it's their strategy for selling, isn't it? These companies, and that what they do, how many they make and what they make, but eventually they say, yeah, well, yeah. I mean, I've been saying for some time now, how far can technology go? I mean, for example, they keep the televisions, they keep upping the resolution on them, and now they're smart TVs, and you can do this and you can do that on them. And I bought this one that I'm using now, the 4K one, right? And it was pretty good, but I'd only had it about 6 months or so, and then in our area they changed the channels. Now I can hardly get any channels on this at all if I want to watch proper TV, and it is very, very annoying. When I bought this one, and it was a brilliant picture to start with, but now if I want to see our ordinary, what I call our ordinary TV programs, and I'm just here on my own and I've got this on and I don't want to go, well, I can't switch our other television on because my husband, for some reason, connected, because we've got a TV in the shop as well, and he connected the shop television to the skybox up here. So I let him have that down in the shop when he's open. I can't put on the programs I want because he likes to more or less keep it on the news in the shop, because the problem is some of the other programs, if we have kiddies in or something like that, there's stuff might be being talked about or shown that would not be very good for children. So we have to keep it sort of neutral. So then that means that I have this one here, but I have to go for the like the BBC iPlayer. Well, yeah, this is it, isn't it, Pirate Patrol? But right. Having said all that, let's go back to find out walkthrough. Right, I go to this walkthrough here on what I've just found out. If I go to Shrine of Ash, which is what they say is the less hassle one of it all, it doesn't tell me how to get there. It starts off at the shrine. I want to know how to get there. This is, I think I have been here. Do you think, yeah, that's actually, it does, doesn't it? I wonder if it's because it's like a combination of white and black. Might it have looked better if it was all black? Taking all that white top and bottom off of it, because it's like, I don't know, yes, well, each side. I'm not sure, am I right that some of them are saying you can only stand it up, you can't have it flat? I don't like that idea very much either. I mean, I've got my PS5 4 here. It stood up on its edge, mainly for yes, yeah. I'm having I have a problem with my Xbox when I try to start it off. It takes me ages to get in. Oh, come on, hit him! Christ's sake! Christ, now come on, Demon Soul, Dark Souls, I would have got him by now. Oh. There we go, and I've hardly got any life left. That's a damn good service. Yes, yeah, they I was seeing something about an 8K one. But I tell you something, our main television here that I've got over in the room, we were trying to work out the other day how old it is. And I can remember we bought it because it's got 3D on it, and we said at the time, especially my daughter's two lads like football, and for 3D on a football game is absolutely fantastic on it. It really looks like it's jumping out the screen at you. So we bought it mainly when the grandkids came over, they would like it. Now they were 12. They were 12 and 13 at the time, more or less, or even a little bit younger. And that is nearly 10 years ago. And I can't believe it's 10 years ago. I would have said more like 5. But what I'm sort of coming to is the fact that the picture is brilliant on it. It's just as good as this 4K one. In fact, sometimes I think it's better. Yeah, our big television is a really, really good TV. It's a really good television. Yeah. Yeah, we were looking at 55-inch. I mean, I think we haven't got that because we haven't got such a big room. And, you know, my argument with us getting one is because I think it would overpower the room. Because I'm here in the television, it's not more than, well, I'm not sure. It's probably no more than about 5 feet away from me. Because like I say, it's not a very big room. So I'm not quite sure what that one is over there. I think it's a 40-something. It's definitely 40-something. But going... Well, if you can't throw a 55-inch God Party Patrol, can't you sell it? On the wall, yeah. We haven't got any walls big enough here to put on the television. The only place it could go would be on the wall just here where we've got a big mirror. And then we would sort of be sitting, so we've had to put it sort of over corner-wise. Yeah. Yeah, I suppose they're better on the wall in some ways because then you've got space for other things, haven't you? But no place needed. Aye. Well, then you see. Looking at it another way, I want a house. Then we'd have plenty of room for everything. I want a house. But I'm not going to get one at the moment, not with all this stuff going on. Or I wouldn't mind, we could knock this place down and rebuild it into something a bit better. Well, you know what? I've got the television we had before this one we're using now, that is our main one. I've got that. It's on a shelf in the bedroom. And obviously it's not as high-tech, but it's there in case anything happens to this one. If it comes to chances that this one breaks down and you possibly are at a time where you can't afford to go out and just buy the television just like that, that one is a backup until such times as you can renew. Yeah. I complain to my husband all the time because I think he's a hoarder for things. But I mean, stuff like that I would quite like to keep myself. But some of the other stuff I'm not, you know, not so much. But I can't believe I've got the same computer that I've had of quite a few years now. Though the others didn't go to waste because the grandkids came along and had them. And my laptops and everything. I gave up on laptops. I don't like laptops very much. I don't like them. Can't get on with a laptop. Right, so where are we going? What are we doing? Oh, this is the doodad up here. Now, I haven't got my... Let me put my... Look, there's a map. Put the map back. Right, if I'm down through... If I come down through there, up on the top... And I cannot go anywhere else. Here. Oh, for goodness sake, I was... Ah! This is so bad. Well, I use my computer, no. On the going a few years back now, on the very first ones I had, I was playing a lot of games on them. But then I went and changed, and but yeah, this one I got now. See, I changed to an Apple, and Apple don't do a lot of the stuff that the other ones did. But it's done me well. It's lasted ages, and yeah. See, there again, that's just a matter of preference, really, isn't it, Pipe Patrol? I'm not that one for laptops. But I love my iPad. I do a lot on my iPad. And I was only thinking the other day, I've had that for some time now. And I don't know what I'd do if I didn't have an iPad. Because I mean that I sometimes, you know, I've got 2 or 3 games I play on it. Then I've got my books on it when I read. Oh, really? Gosh. Ah. Yeah. Well, that's one way of doing it. Whoa. Now then, hang about. Where are we? Do you know what? I'm just going round in circles here. I really am. There's the battery. Well, looking on the map I've got here, I don't want the battery. I want opposite to the battery. But I've got the main... I've got the main way down, and then I have got... Sorry, I'm just studying this a minute. I'll go to the back. Let's see if I can get through. I am gonna die again. You, Graham Masterton. I haven't read anything of his for a while. Some of the books I've been reading lately, I haven't found. I haven't known any of the authors, but now you've mentioned his name, I really don't know why I haven't been reading. Yes. My, I suppose really my reading is quite limited. I mean, I like Stephen King when he first came in. Yeah. I like Stephen King books, and he's also under, is it David Bachman as well, he writes under. And Dean Koontz, I quite liked him. I've gone off of him a little bit. And I've lately been turning more to like psychological thriller type books. And I've picked up quite a few authors that I've not heard of before, that are probably quite well-known authors. But starting to change, you know, what type of book I'm reading is only now just bringing up some of them, you know, to my attention. Yeah. Now you've got me thinking. I'm going to have to go and have a look through and see if I can just get down through here a minute. Yeah, see if I can pick up something from Graham Masterton. Trying to think of the other one I used to... Oh, for goodness sake, there's another bloody archer up there! Urgh. Just... And the two rook. That's what the books... Yeah. Right, I don't want to go down through there. I think I need to go. Oh dear. Come on, I want to pick that up. Can I not pick that one up? This is annoying. Come on. I should be able to do that better than that. So he's still coming down my way, isn't he? Really? Aha. I haven't been reading as much lately as I normally only ever read when I go to bed. And I have had instances where I will read a couple of hours easily, but lately I find now I go through a few pages and I'm falling asleep. Oh look at this! So they followed me all the way down. You buggers. Got ya. Oh, man, I got no life. What's he gonna be? Really? Ah! I never had a grandmother that was like that. I was thinking actually, funnily enough, about grandmothers the other day. My mother's mother, when I think about her now, she had very little to do with me. It was my grandfather. He was the one. Lovely old man he was. Deaf as a post. Hardly spoke anything at all. I can't ever remember him speaking much at all. The most I can ever remember him saying was one day he was a gardener, and that was his work. He used to garden when they had the big houses and everything, you know, years and years ago. And he was a gardener for one of the ladies of the manor or whoever. And see, I can't get out from there, you see, I get stuck in there. Now I remember the Snow Queen. I had a book, and I've probably still got it somewhere, quite a thick book, beautifully illustrated, with the all the fairy stories like that, Hansel and Gretel stuff, and I had one book in particular given to me by, I think it was just a friend of my mother's, and that was all German fairy tales.
Your flesh safe, family.
And I lost it, or it got through the years got lost, because I had it when I was young. Anyway, I went online a little while ago and I picked up another copy of it. There's a book called Tales Told by the Fireside. Yeah, and it was given to me by, like I said, by a friend of my mother's. It's funny, isn't it, what things... But then, you know, brought up all the way along, there wasn't much about. Not like there is nowadays. When I think what I had for my birthdays and for Christmas time, I mainly had books, I think, and it was only a couple. And comics. Used to like my comics. When I think now, what the kids, oh, it's absolutely mind-bending what they get now. Now all of this is coming up, isn't it, on from around the, yeah, aha. I will look into him. I don't know why, for some reason I had forgotten him as an author. Like I say, I think because whoa, I should have... Right, yeah, for once I got the upper hand on that lot. But there's still a damn archer up there, and he's shooting away. And he still gets me even when I'm under there. Look at that. Right, so we are back to... I'm just checking my map again. That's up there. I don't want there. I need to go down and carry on. But you see, I can get here easier from the tower, and I end up in the same place. Oh, how frustrating. No, this isn't right, is it? What a load of you know what. Come on then, you. Let's have you. Right, we're back to the battery again. Uh-oh. Is he from Edinburgh? Is he really? Oh my gosh. got a bit of family up in Edinburgh, actually. So I think we've only been there once. Oh, here we go. There's another blasted archer. Why do they put all these archers up? Get out! Whoa. England, yes, that is true. It is UK, isn't it? We've got to get it right. Otherwise the Scots will say, okay, we're not from England. But my husband's brother, he's married to a Scotch girl. Oh, now what's this? So, we are at the battery. Come on, let's get back to this. Battery, and I am there, and in relation to the map I have no idea. So the battery is straight ahead of me, so I've got to go okay, actually I've got an idea. I might know where I'm going. Oh God. Right, now you see, I come to this place here. So, that is where, now actually, I have an idea where I am. Oh my God. Don't hold your breath. That down there is where I found my third shell. No idea where yet, the best. No idea. Yeah, that's very true. So let's see if we can maneuver ourselves from there, and then we have got this one here, which should be a, no, that's the other way round. So this one, that's the other way around. So this one is a red one on the map. That one is an orange one. So from the orange one, we've got to go straight across and up. Well, then that don't make sense. That really doesn't make sense. If I go straight across to there, that is the, whoa. You see, you can't even look around, can you? There's a camp up there which is showing, but it's not, it's showing me the other way. Ah! Joe! So, I know before when I was playing, was it last night, night before, I was going down here. Now there is, it's showing me two fires. You see, no, this is showing orange on the map. It tells me the ones for poison, mushrooms and pumpkins. There's still a hell of a lot of pumpkins around. On the map, this poison one is showing me orange, and the red ones are the ones for your health. Right. So I'm there and there. So if I'm by the one with the health, that is the camp there. I need to go, because if I go straight down through there, I get through the cemetery to the Crypt of Martyrs, which I really don't want yet. I want the Shrine of Ash. So come on. So I need to go back, and I need to go by there, And straight ahead, it shows me straight ahead, but then the map seems to go all queer because I haven't got this. What is up there? That is a fire. That's a fire up there, a camp up there. So if I go straight, I'm going... Oh no, what's this? Okay. Oh man. If I'm going... I'm coming out of there, and now there's a... See, this is what is really... Is Blair Witch Free on? Is it really? I never bothered with it when it came on before. Ah. I'm dying here. After all that fiddling and fussing about, I'm dead. And I've just thought of something. I need to... I've put some lights on here. Oh, I forgot to put my lights on. Right, let's thing it up a bit. I'll have a look for it. Not that I haven't got enough to do at the moment, Party Patrol. I'm completely bound up with this. And goodness knows what I'm going to be like if I can pick it up on to fight Border, yeah. But I now can't wait to
I've kept your flesh safe down there.
try the... I've just had a thought. If I'd had this turned up too loud, it should have gone down, shouldn't it? It must be buzzing in your ear. You should have shouted at me if it was too loud. Turn it down, because I do forget these things. Oh. Well. I hate it when I'm stuck like this. I want to know where to go. I want it all. Cyberpunk 2017. Yeah, they've put that back, haven't they, until December, because that was going to come out in was it a couple of weeks' time or so. So I've got that on order. That sounded quite interesting. Whether it is or not, I don't know, but we will eventually find out, won't we? If I go down there, there's a bonfire on the right. It's this right and left thing I can't get at. I really can't. If I go hang about, if I go up here, you know what this is, isn't it? All roads lead to Rome. Hello, what am I going over here for? Woo! I didn't think I could get over there before. Look at that. What we do? Up on the top there. So, if I come out of the door, you see I come down through there. Right. Well, you see, this is why they supposedly have put it back, isn't it? Because they need to iron it out a little bit and make sure that it is 100%. So like I say, I don't mind waiting if you're going to get a 100% perfect game. But it's no good if it's got any bugs in it. And you know, sometimes some of these, they put the games out too early, I think, and then you get all sorts of funny things happening. Okay, so if I go down around here, this takes me already to going up through there, past this tower. At least I could get through there without having to fight anything much. Except here comes Matey. Come on then, let's have you. Cup of roasted rats. Boiled frogs. No, come on, I haven't got roasted rat in my quick items. Never mind. I shall have to do that. Right, so there's another damn archer up on there, again. And there's another doodad here that's gonna whack me one. So if I go up to there, that takes me not to the battery, that takes me to... I want to go the other way, don't I? What's happened to me? Do that. There we go. Do you know, I did not think I would last an hour on here this morning. Well, it's afternoon really, isn't it? I have quite surprised myself. There's my daughter after. I just dropped a little hint to my daughter about needing to go somewhere this evening. Or, well, yes, up to the shop to get this Xbox game. I thought if I just sort of mention, oh look at this, what's happening? You're only seeing half of me. If I sort of just mentioned that I was waiting for her father to finish to take me, she might suggest she'd do it. Well, it took you long enough to reply to me, daughter. I can take you if Dad can't. Yeah. Let me see. I might find out, see what time she can do it. If she can do it anytime soon, that would be fine. Right, what else? Family playing games. Right. I have fought a long and hard battle to convince my husband that this is the only thing I really like doing. It's taken quite, I will say, years, because I mean I've been playing games since I was about late 20s. So my daughter, no way. She thinks I'm crazy mad. My son, I don't quite know if he does now or not so much, because he's very, very busy. But his lad, my other grandson, he did used to play a lot. I don't know whether he still does. I don't see them much. But I know my granddaughter, which is my son's girl, she's beginning to start to do it, because her fellow, or chappie that she's got, he plays a bit, so he's starting to get her into it as well. But my grandson, who we have here with us, he's always playing games, but he goes multiplayer with his mates, and it's stuff like the Call of Duty stuff and World of Warfare and all that sort of doings. And then his brother as well, the other one, he's always playing games. I've just given him a load of my games now for I gave him one of my PlayStation consoles, because he's an Xbox person, but he was on about a PlayStation. I gave him one of my PlayStation consoles a couple of months ago and a load of games. So he's always playing. So it's more sort of you know, my daughter's boys. And my daughter's boys is really, the three of us are the main gamers, I suppose. The two grandsons and me. And my husband now tolerates it. But I do sometimes get, you always got your face stuck in that. Yeah, and I suppose you could make, no, they all go on their own thing. They won't, they stream on their own way. They don't come in, do anything with me at all. They're very independent. Yeah, they got their own group of friends and they multiplay together and stuff. But yeah, I suppose I can be a bit sort of not very good company sometimes for my husband. But at least I have got him into getting his own laptop in that, because he couldn't have. But oh, you know, well, I think they might be a little bit, though, you know, nothing is ever really very much said about it. Only when they were at school. And when they were at school, they would tell everyone at school what I did. And a lot of them, they wouldn't believe it. So there was one particular time where I had streams of their classmates coming in to make sure that what they were saying was true. Oh, God. And that's why I started up the YouTube channel as well. And then I used to say to them, you can see me on YouTube. Because, you know, my grandson said one day, he goes, people would come and watch you if you were on there. And I said, no, I don't think they would. And that was a few years ago now as well. It's surprising how the time goes. Oh my goodness. We don't talk about time passing, do we? Right. Now once again I'm stuck down here, Party Patrol. Come on. Whatever. Whatever. I'm just gonna find out about if so I can hear someone coming, I think. Yes, I can hear footsteps. I think I'm going to have to stop now, you know. And you finished?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay.
Just just
Can you take me up Babylon Hill later?
Babylon Hills.
I want to go to the game shop, pick up a game.
Yeah, I got to. What,
They don't shut until I think it's 6 or 6:30ish.
Well, I'm not going to finish yet, so I don't know what time. But yeah. So.
Okay. Okie doke. You'll be finished by 5, I suppose, won't you? No, he's gone. Okay. Alright, looks like I'm going to get a lift. Oh, would you? That's nice of you. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I think I will stop here now. I mean, what I've done nearly an hour and a half, and I didn't expect to do that long. And I will possibly give it a rest, or at least sort out where I've got to go, because this gets a bit boring, doesn't it? Because I'm going round and round in the same place all the time. But thank you very much for coming along, Party Patrol, and I will, like you say, we will meet another day. We will see how we go. I'm thinking what's going on tomorrow, I'm not sure, but whatever, you know, I will pop up again in the not too distant future. It's always like that when we're talking. But yeah, it's no, it's nice to have somebody to talk to as well, because you know, I mean, you were saying about grandsons and that. I was going to go, wasn't I? And here I am, I'm going to start chatting. Grandsons were too wrapped up in what they're doing, and husband hadn't got a clue about this. So it's nice to have somebody to talk to who sort of knows what it's all about. Anyway, I'm going to say cheerio for now. Thank you very much, and until we meet again, you take care and you go careful in all that you do, and yes, you be safe too. Bye.